What's up, nail crew? Today we are going to do a video about nail art. So this is nail school vlog number 10 and we are focusing on chapter 19. It is the nail art chapter, my favorite chapter, guys. So stay tuned. All right. So
I'm going to cover you.
I'm getting a facial wax and what
so
else?
we're waxed today, and then after that, a facial.
Yeah, she says I have a mustache. And a beard.
Oh my goodness. I don't see anything there.
All right, so as part of the facial, I have to sit with this mask on for about 10 minutes. So the lights are dim, I have soft music, and I'm just like zenning out. So the entire facial took, I want to say 30-45 minutes. Like it was a complete spa facial, y'all. Like, so even with like the steam, she pulled out the steam machine and I got like a steam facial, y'all. She is the truth. She is the truth. Yes, Lord. She blessed my face with them hands. All right. So like I said, it is student day, and on student day, you have to give a service and get a service. Like all the students get to practice on each other on student day. So that's what I did. I did a manicure, I got a facial, and then I read chapter 19. I took a test. After the test, I just randomly blurted out, I want to practice a flower. Like I just said it. I wasn't really 100% serious, but then again, I did want to practice. So my teacher heard me and she was like, boom, let's go. Like she wasted zero time. Like as soon as I didn't even finish saying it out my mouth, she pulled out these colored acrylics. I think she said they were from Valentino. They're her own personal like colored acrylic. So that's why she just put like a little bit in these containers so that we could practice with them at school. But yes, honey, she wasted 0 seconds. Miss Candy said, let's go. So she got the Valentino acrylic and we're using the monomer. Now here's a trick that she did. She put a little bit of alcohol in the monomer, and I don't remember like what percentage alcohol you use or how much. I really have to ask her when I get back to class. But she said adding a little bit of alcohol to the monomer helps it to not be so runny, and it helps you to control the flower or the bow or whatever that you're trying to make. So now, of course, I'm new, so I don't know what the consistency is supposed to be or not be or whatever. I've never done this before. So she say add a little bit of alcohol. Guess what I'm doing? Dropping some alcohol in my monomer. Okay. So far, so I'm just watching right now, and I'm so happy that she's letting me record her, because Candy don't be playing. She don't like me to record her. So she was like, don't get my face. Don't get my face. So I'm not going to get her face. But look! Y'all, that is dope. Yo, that's dope. And y'all see Nala in the corner? Because I thought, okay, when she was like, all right, let's go, let's practice, I pulled out Nala because clearly she ain't going to want these flowers on her own finger. But nope. Kenny said, I'm just going to do it on my finger. Look at that. She ain't even using Nala. Nala just feel left out. Don't worry, Nala. I got you. So in the book on chapter 19, it tells you like you're supposed to visualize a clock because that's circular. And you're supposed to evenly spread out like small petals or like along the clock. I don't know. You can't really read art. Like you can't read a book and learn art. Like art to me is you feel it, you see it, you hear it, you like live it. Like you can't read it and learn, if that makes sense. Like art is like you just got to experience it. So when I read the book, I was like, all right, that's all good. I took the test. I got a 90 something, passed the test, all that, whoop-de-woo. But still, I don't feel like I'm a nail artist. You know, I have to just dive in and do it. So basically, guys, I don't know. I'm watching her and my heart is like pounding because look at this flower. Like she's going to want me to recreate this. And look at that. Look, do you see this? Do y'all see this right now? Come on. And then she want to get fancy. Now she want to be a little show off, and she want to just create a bow. And she went so fast with the bow that I didn't even record it because it just happened so quick. She picked up the acrylic, put it down, and boom, a bow was born. So I didn't even get to record how she did this. Like, what? Hello? How are you? Good morning. All right, so then I watched her, and then this is what I came up with. It looks nothing like hers, but for a first time beginner little flower, guys, like, this is what it is. It is what it is. Now, standing alone, I think it looks amazing, but compared side by side with hers, it's like, Nikki, go have a seat. All right, so now I'm home and I'm pumped because I'm like, yo, let me just practice. So I got Nala. I got my Enail Couture system. This is my Enail Couture brush. It is currently my favorite brush, y'all. You've seen me use it like in every video since I've got it. I have the Eternal Beige, which I've already said in a previous video, like, I really, really love their Eternal Beige. It's very creamy. Like, I don't know. I'm speechless. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's just a very creamy system and consistency. It like feels good when you're laying it. And the reason why I haven't been using this much is because I have such a small amount and I didn't want to keep practicing with it because I do like it. But they had a sale and I ordered a big container of the Eternal Beige. So I was like, boom, now that I know I have a big container of it on its way, now I can practice with these little trial sizes or whatever. So the trial size that I have, if you did not watch that video, I will link it below. But the trial size came with 3 colors, clear, Eternal Beige, white. And then it came with that 4 ounces of monomer. Was it 4 or 6? It was 4. Okay, so it came with the 3 acrylics and the monomer. And that monomer, you saw the bottle. It looks like a good size, right? And that was all for $20, which I thought was a really, really good deal. And so that's why I started with that, because $20 is affordable. And I didn't want to spend too much money if I was going to hate it, you know. But I tried it. I really like it. And so I ordered more. And with the sale, it just made it, like, you know, really, really worth it. Now, I do want to point this out because everyone says their monomer smells like candy. Whoop-de-whoop, bloop, bloop. Well, I don't know. Okay, so right out the bottle, and I've said this before, right out the bottle, it smells like any other monomer. Like, right out the bottle when you pour it into your dapping dish, it doesn't smell like candy. But when you mix the monomer and the polymer, so the liquid and the powder, when that mixes together, then it smells like candy. That's where the candy comes from. But like right out the bottle, it just smells normal. I've had people say, no, it doesn't. It smells like candy right out the bottle. And I don't know. Maybe I just didn't get a good batch. Okay. Maybe my batch is expired. Okay. Excuse me. But that's just my total opinion on it. So it smells really good once it's mixed. But before it's mixed, it's nothing particularly special to me. But with all that being said, it works well. I really, 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 really like and recommend this system. And I haven't really heard of any bad reviews on Enail Couture. So, yeah, thumbs up, Enail Couture. Like, I feel like this is going to be one of my go-to systems, especially now that I got a whole big container of it on its way, y'all. Like, I went in. Like, they had a sale and I went in. Anyway, I am laying this acrylic. I laid the first 4 fingers off camera, only because I didn't want this vlog to be too long. And I'm trying to leave most of this pinky in real time, just so you guys can see how long it takes me to lay a nail. It's, you know what, it's coming along. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. And this acrylic, someone did ask me, does it dry, like, what's the drying speed? I want to say it's a medium to slow drying speed. Like, it definitely dry. It takes longer to dry than Mia's Secret, and it takes longer to dry than the core powder for young nails. Okay, so yeah, if that helps you out so that you can know, it does take a while to dry. That can be good and it can be bad. Good because if you're a beginner, you could really work with it and play with it and pat it and get the shape you want before it dries up on you. But then again, it could be annoying if you want a faster drying acrylic, so that way you could just lay that acrylic, have it dry, and start filing. So you could just look at it either way and go with whatever system is going to suit your needs. But this color, guys, I freaking love it. And I think when I soak off these polygel nails that I'm wearing, it's been 3 weeks, y'all. I did not intend to leave these on for 3 weeks, but it just happened like that. But when I soak these off, I think I'm going to do me a full set with this Eternal Beige. Like, do y'all not see that? The company claims that this color is a nude that will fit all skin tones. Like, that's what it says on the website, and I truly believe that. Like, look at Nala's skin tone, right? I feel like it looks gorgeous on her. I feel like it's gonna look gorgeous on me. Like, if you were fair, really fair skin tone, I feel like it will still look gorgeous on you as well. So yeah, I'm excited to actually wear this. Like, oh, can't wait. And look how creamy it is. It just lays really nicely. Look at that. Look, do y'all see that? Oh, look at it. Like, it's just so creamy, and like just going down the nail. Do y'all see that? Like, we ain't even get to the point of it. We ain't even get to my nail art. We ain't even get to the art part of the video. I'm so wrapped up in this acrylic because I've been dying to use it, y'all. I've been dying to use it, but I didn't want to like waste up my trial size. So basically, I'm excited that they had a sale and I was able to go and buy more. So I just wanted to share my little minute of excitement with you guys. Okay, nail crow. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Like, nails, like doing nails, it just makes me so excited all the time. Like, I can't help it. I literally cannot. Like watching the nails being formed and come to life, it just does something to me. Like, it just makes me so happy and excited. It's like, it's my art, it's my zen, it's my meditation. Like, I get into my nail room and this is what I do, and I feel good, and it just makes me happy all day. So I don't know, I can't help it. But this is what the nail looks like when I'm done. I think that looks really good, like, considering there's no nail. Like, I built this nail on a form from scratch, and I think it looks really good. Okay, so here is a nail art brush that I bought. So stinking cute, right? I got it right on Amazon. You know, I'm going to leave the link below. Let me just tell you guys something too. I leave links all the time for everything. Sometimes the links redirect to something else. That's not my fault. That means that the product has sold out. I don't know what to do in that instance. Like, I can't change the link. I can't do anything about it. So all you have to do is go to Amazon, type in the product, and maybe you could find it from another seller. So anyway, this is just the back of the paper, and it's just showing you like all the instructions and directions. It says do not use acetone on this brush, so keep that in mind. But I just love it because look how cute it is. It reminds me of the brush that I used to lay my acrylic, my Enail Couture. So that's why I just really had to have it. And then, just so you guys know, this is a size 2. I like that the number is written like right on the brush, because you don't always remember what size brush you're using. Like, who remembers that, right? And if somebody asks me what size brush I'm using, I could easily just turn it to the size and be like, oh, this is a size 2 brush. So apparently this is the right size, or the ideal size to do a flower art. So that's why this is the one that I got. So now I'm going to use the Chrome White from Enail Couture. Still have that same monomer. And I did put a couple drops of alcohol. Like, I don't know how much alcohol to put. So I just had some 50% alcohol, the same one that I used for my polygel. I threw a couple drops in there. And we just going to see what happens. We going to just see what happens. All right. So obviously, wait a minute. Let me just qualify this, guys. Let me just put out this disclaimer. You only put alcohol in the monomer when you're like doing an art. Like, you're not trying to build strength or structure to the nail. It's just for the art, the flower. You wouldn't do this to like dilute your monomer and do someone's nails or anything like that. So please, like, don't. Thank you. All right. So now I am laying my petals down, and right off the bat, like, it doesn't look anything like my teacher's. Okay. Sigh. side. Like, it doesn't look anything like hers. But I'm just going to keep going. Like, part of me wants to start over. But then again, I'll be starting over, like, forever and ever. Like, it's never going to be like her. She's been doing nails for 10 years. So, here I go. I'm just trying. Now, this is my second attempt. My first attempt was in class. The little baby flowers I showed you. And now this is my second attempt. So, it's not going to be great. But I don't know. It'll be something. It'll be something. So I have the little beads of acrylic, and you don't want to pick up more than what can lay on the tip of your brush. Does that make sense? So the tip of the brush is small, and you don't want the bead of acrylic to exceed the tip of the brush. So I hope that was clear. So then once you lay down the bead of acrylic, right, you lay wherever you want, wherever your little heart desires, you use your brush to pat it down. And I'm putting a lot of pressure on the tip of the brush and then lighter pressure in the back. So I'm flattening the flower, but I want the center more flat than the outside or the petals. Like, I want the petals a little bit more raised, and I want the center more flat, because I'm going to add like more layers in the center, so you don't want the center bulky. So when you're using your brush, you're flattening out the acrylic, you're patting it in place, but you want to add more pressure on the center of the flower and less pressure on the outside of the flower. And again, these are just like beginner tips that I'm picking up on as I'm doing it, because we all know, like, I'm not a pro at this. Second attempt, guys, second attempt. All right, don't come for me. So now, all right, first layer of the flower look all right. Sorry that I'm hitting the table. Like, I don't really know. I don't have the dexterity down to where to put my hands yet. Like, I'll get better. I will get better. But now I'm going in with another layer because I want to be fancy. Like, my teacher did it. I saw it once. I'm basically a pro. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm going in on top of my first layer, and I'm doing the exact same thing. But now, obviously, my petals are smaller. So I picked up about half the size of acrylic than I did for the first layer, okay? So basically, whatever size bead acrylic you did for the first set of petals, just make that about half the size for the second set of petals that are going on top. And it is, let me tell you, it is a little bit harder because I just don't know what I'm doing, y'all. But it's a little bit harder because now you want to place the petal in an area that's not going to make the whole thing look like a big pile of trash. I mean, essentially. So you have to place the petal in between where the other petals were, like where the space is. That's where I'm laying these beads now. See how tiny that bead is? And so now I'm just going to lay it in the middle, wait for it to kind of self-level out just a tad, and then press it. And I have to admit, like, that little alcohol trick is working because my beads of acrylic is not like flowing all over. Could you imagine? Like, if my beads were too wet, it will just go. You definitely need a dry bead for this. Guys, this is where bead consistency comes into play, because if I had a wet bead going in trying to create a flower, the whole nail would be white. The acrylic will run all over the nail, and it would just be a hot mess. Hotmess.com, guys. So just use a dry bead. The alcohol in the monomer, definitely a clutch move, guys. Like, if you don't get anything else from this video, I hope you take that key point away. It was, yeah. I think if I didn't do that, it probably would have been too wet. But so now you can see me just patting, like just trying to flatten out that little bead, but not make it too flat. And I mean, it's all right. It's coming out okay. Like, I'm just gonna stop being so hard on myself. Like, it's definitely coming out okay. And the white is so bright, and my flash and my lights are so bright that it's making it like you can't see all the little detail. But I'm gonna try to take a picture at the end for you guys so you can see it, because everything is just so bright that the details are just like getting washed away. But I mean, that's definitely a flower. You see that? And I left this in real time for you guys. I left this in real time. So when you try this and you're struggling, you'll know. Like, there you can see more of the detail. Like, you'll know, okay, she took a long time too. Like, you don't have to feel bad because, yeah. It was not as quick as I wanted it to be, but it came out okay. Like, there's a lot of improvement. Like, looking at it now, I definitely see what I would change. There's a lot of things I would do differently. But you have to just mess up. Like, you have to do it. You have to play with it. You just have to do some trial and error. I'm sorry. Like, you're not going to get it on the first and second try. Like, you just have to play with it and go from there. So I took my brush and I just like made a little pocket in the middle of the flower. And I did that just so I could put my little rhinestone in there, okay? So I'm using, instead of glue or instead of gel, I'm just going to use that white acrylic to hold my stone in place. So I made a little pocket and threw a little bit of wet acrylic in there, and that's going to hold my stone down. Look how cute! It is cute. Like, you know what? It ain't the best, but it's cute. I'm just using the back of my brush to like really press it in there. Get it sunk down deep into my acrylic, my little flower. I don't know. I think it's alright. So I'm just cleaning my brush. Since you're not supposed to use acetone on it, you want to make sure you use the monomer and just really, really clean it out and then store it away. So I'm just going to cap it. And be careful, guys, when you cap your brushes, not to get the bristles caught in the cap. I did that to my gel brush, and it's like, it's never the same. I don't care what tips and tricks I've tried. It's just never the same. All right, so now, since we're using Enail Couture acrylic and the Enail Couture brush and the monomer and the whole system, I'm going to go in with the Enail Couture Shine E top coat. Y'all already know this top coat is the truth. One of my favorite top coats. I've already said that before. So I'm going to use that to adhere my stones, okay? The reason I like to use gel polish or hard gel to adhere my stones is because I'm indecisive and I have commitment issues. I'm sorry. So I like to use gel because it gives me unlimited playtime and I can figure out where I want to put my stones, and then throw that lamp on it, throw my lamp on it and cure it and freeze it into place, and boom, voila. Now I know Nala is ashy, y'all. I know she's ashy. I know. Let me tell y'all something. She don't look that bad in person. It's these lights. The lights is just shining on her. And like all of the dust is reflecting in this camera. I'm telling you, Nala does not look this bad in real life. My God. She looks so ashy. I can't even deal right now. Looking in the camera, she looks abused and like neglected. But I love her, guys. I love her so stinking much. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this Enail Shiny top coat on all the nails. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, this is so cute. It's coming together. It's coming together. I like how that purple just makes everything pop. Go ahead and cure that. Now, listen. I was done. But then I said I got to get extra. I did a flower. This is the art chapter. Like, you can't just throw in some rhinestones in a flower and be done. Nope. You need a little glitter. Come on, y'all. Come on. You need glitter. So I have this glitter. It came in a 12-pack. I got it from Michael's a long time ago. But I'm sure they still sell it. So just head over to Michael's and just get in that glitter section and go crazy. So I put the polish down on the nail. And this is the ashtray. My ashtray right there, I use that as a brush holder. I use it when I soak my nails. Like, that ashtray and me, we go back. So this is what the nails look like. After I put the glitter on, I cured that for 60 seconds, y'all. And this is what we got, guys. Yes! Yes, y'all. Yes! I did that. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 I'm dancing. Hey, I'm dancing. Hey, hey, hey. All right. Hey, hey, hey. All right, y'all. See you in my next video. Here's a video for you guys. If you're not a subscriber already, what you waiting for? Click that button. Peace, guys. Bye.